are asked to identify the claim and then state the null and the alternative hypothesis. So it looks like the claim up here is that 31% of adults would fly into space, and that is our claim. So it looks like that's going to be option C. No, that says is not. So this would be part D. So it would be 31% would travel into space. The next part asks us to do the null and the alternative. So the claim was equal to 31%, which means the alternative would be not equal to. So it looks like this is option D, and the claim is about 31%, so 0.31. The next part asks us to find the p-value and the test statistic. So since this is a proportion, we go to stats, proportion stats. One sample was summary, and the number of successes is going to be, it looks like we took a sample of 700, and of those 700, 33% said that they would travel into space, so we just need to do 700 times 0.33, and it looks like we have 231 that would travel into space. We asked 700 total, so that's our number of observations, and we are running a test off of the claim of 31%, and the alternative would be not equal to, also 31%. And so computing, we get a test statistic, that's our z-stat right here, of 1.14, rounding to 2 decimal places. And the p-value is 0.253, rounding to 3 decimal places. And we have to make our decision about the null hypothesis. So I have to look and see what my p-value is and compare it to my alpha, which is my significance level. So our p-value is greater than alpha. It's greater than 10%. So that means that there's not enough evidence to reject the null. So we failed to reject it. We did not get enough evidence. So we'll say there is not enough evidence. Now here we have to decide, we don't have enough evidence, but does that mean that not enough evidence to support the claim or to reject the claim? And we don't have enough evidence to reject the claim because the claim is the null. And if you remember, we failed to reject the null. So we did not have enough evidence to reject the claim, which was the null.